Hello, this is Alison and this video is focused on symbols and the poem to be analyzed is Mending by Robert Frost. Let's start with the definition of a symbol. A symbol is anything used to represent something else such as a sign or mark, a person or an event. Take a look at this first example. It talks about water being a symbol of life. And the second example talks about the color red being related to passion or love. Now, how to analyze symbols? First, identify something or someone in a text that makes you think of something else or represents something else that is related to the ideas that the text conveys. And see if it helps you understand the meaning of the text in a deeper way. Sometimes you understand the ideas that the text conveys when you identify a literary symbol and what it represents beyond its literal meaning. The wall is the main symbol of the poem because it stands out and is present throughout the poem. It represents division, protection, healthy boundaries, obstacles, and barriers. The wall separates the speaker of the poem from the neighbor. It protects them from the other invading their privacy. It helps them maintain healthy boundaries. As the neighbor says, good fences make good neighbors. They can have a polite relationship without invading each other's life. At the same time, the wall represents an obstacle or barrier for the speaker who seems to want to have a closer relationship with the neighbor. It prevents them from knowing more about what is beyond their side of the wall. The wall also represents a barrier of communication that the neighbor puts between them when the speaker tries to change his mind about the necessity of having a wall between their properties. So, if someone is not listening to us, we are talking to a brick wall. In general, walls may provide us with safety, but just as often they are symbols of entrapment. Another example of a symbol in the poem is the season of spring, which deteriorates the wall. It could symbolize the speaker's repressed feeling that he would like the wall to calm down and to have a closer relationship with his neighbor. A third example of a symbol in Mending is darkness. He moves in darkness as it seems to me. Darkness symbolizes ignorance. The speaker sees his neighbor as backward and tradition-bound for insisting on completing this yearly ritual even though neither of them has livestock that could wander over the property line. Another symbol is apples. The apple is a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and education. In the 1700s, apples were gifted to teachers in Denmark and Sweden as a mark of their knowledge and intellect. The speaker of the poem questions if both of them benefit from their continual efforts to maintain a division between them. The last example of a symbol in this video is pine trees. The pine tree often symbolizes kinship and peace in literature. The neighbor's property is covered in pines. He is focused exclusively on maintaining peace through divisions, believing that his relationship with the speaker depends on clear barriers. He means no ill will toward the speaker and instead focuses on making steady progress through their efforts to reconstruct the deteriorating segments of the wall. To sum up, let's review some information. Symbols represent something else. They help to identify deeper meanings. They help to understand the ideas of a text in a better way. A thing, a person, or an event can be a symbol. And there can be several symbols in a text. Thank you for watching this video about symbols. I hope this information helps you with your literary analysis.